Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. Today is August 14th at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's just starting off to get hot. We're back to the hot weather. I don't see any rain. Well, they say a little bit, but they also say 93, 94 degrees. It's 10 o'clock, 85 degrees on our remade thermometer. The peppers are looking good. A lot of water in the it rained last night, so we have a lot of water in the grass, too much to cut it, but we do have some nice looking peppers all over the place. So, and Mustache the cat is here, and we are going to be vacuuming the styrofoam room. So, and I always close this from the sun to keep the heat out as much as I can. We're getting in here, but it comes right through the ceiling if it's not insulated. So now we're going in the styrofoam room. Getting to the styrofoam room, and got a lot done here, and we received the Verver 85 degrees outside. The other big room that's not insulated is at 82 degrees. I didn't show you that thermometer, but this is 79 degrees in the insulated with the Polypro ceiling, 2 layers of 1 inch. It's at 79 degrees, so that's nice to have somewhere to go, and an air conditioner to have somewhere to go, because it's going to hit 95 with a heat index of probably about 110 today, 104. So anyhow, yesterday we got the Verver, which I always order on this KFFKFF through Walmart.com. And I have other couple videos mentioning that Walmart Fresh is delivering fresh food here now from the store in Atmore, Alabama. For me, that's awesome that Walmart Plus finally got their, actually that's killing Amazon because it's fresh. And Amazon won't do it to these rural addresses. But anyhow, I got this through Walmart Plus. I will write down the link, but I think I found a deal, and now they say it's out of stock. But anyhow, this is the Verver on a Harbor Fre Chicago Electric angle grinder. This is the 4.5 inch corded. Pretty much got to be, well, they use the battery ones. They got good battery technology. And this is a 5-inch diamond cement wheel. And that was included for like $23. So I got a really good deal, but now they say they're out of stock. But anyhow, it worked out really good, but tons of dust. And I have this little shop vac here that I put I already vacuumed in here several times, but there's dust all over the place. And this is actually called linoleum. This is not vinyl flooring. And I'm going to try, there's a hot water method. This did turn out good, but this grinder doesn't need to be taking off like the vinyl top. Like, I can get rid of that, and I'm going to try the hot water method on that to get rid of the top layer at least, so that it's not quite so much for this diamond grinder to take off, because at this moment, with the air conditioner running, I don't want that much dust in this room. I'll do it in the fall and grind this floor now that I know this thing works and how it works. But it made short order of, you need like a HEPA, a HEPA shop vac. Because it made short order of clogging up an entirely new filter in this little shop vac. You know, this thing is full, not full, but clogged up. It doesn't really suck that good. So I'll use my other vacuum cleaner to get this going on here, but there's the dust, and it made short work of clogging up this filter real quick, you know, so it barely, this doesn't have anywhere near, this is just a tiny shop vac that's a total piece of junk that I bought years ago from Harbor Freight, and I had this attachment on it, and it's not doing much. So I think a lot of this tile has got to be removed with hot water. We're going to try that method, and it'll get up some of the remaining dust, but it's got to come out of here with hot water and peel off as much as scrape off with the scraper. I have one of these scrapers that I use quite a bit here. So that's the tool we're going to use because, wow, a lot of dust. I mean, incredible. And I was wearing a mask. I got the Gerson one from Harbor Fre Tools. And it's the paint and auto body. Thank God I was wearing that because even this right now, I can tell I'm sucking up a lot of dust. So this room needs to be vacuumed again. But that's how it turns out. Really nice. That can be polished. I'm happy with that. You know, that can be looking really good. Even, you know, I don't know, that vinyl flooring, a lot of work, a lot of money. This, I'm going to seal it with a sealer and polish it. And I think I'm going to like it. You got to be careful, though, with this thing, because it doesn't really sit evenly. I might get a different diamond wheel, because there is a spacer in the Verver kit that pushes it out down further. But still, it doesn't really come below up to these brushes. The only point that comes below the brushes is the very tip of it. So I kind of had to gouge in this area, but it's not really going to matter. But, you know, in this spot, I just wanted to try a spot, but it definitely doesn't sit level on this angle grinder. There we go. It's regular deal. And the speed, you know, the real good ones come with a variable speed. All right, and I thought, oh my God, it's going to get hot and rip it apart, and not really. No, the speed doesn't really matter. Because this thing, it's older, and I think it gets more RPMs than the newer Harbor Freight. It gets like 1,200 RPMs. And I thought, oh, it's going to make this all screwed up, but you got to use the correct spacers on here and get this thing, see how this is pretty level here? It actually could use another spacer as long as I have enough threads on that nut to tighten down the diamond wheel, you know. And, but I like the job that it does. I like how the floor looks with the vinyl off of it, just that like that. And I'll get a densifier. Definitely needs a densifier, and I think I'm going to like the looks of that when I can finally do it, when it's not super hot. But we will be working on finishing these walls, and got rid of a lot of styrofoam. These strips are annoying, but got rid of a lot of styrofoam. So that's going to be our plan. And then the next thing we're going to do here is this final opening here. And I'll show you how I do that with the rat shrapnel. All right, thanks.